Alright, so this is something I kind of want to talk about. It's with Windows 10 and how they're doing updates. So if you don't know, on Windows 10 the updates are actually forced. You have to install them when they come out to your computer. You'll actually get a notification. There's no, it's not like iOS or something where you get where you get a little icon and you can install it if you feel like. And there's proof that you don't have to on iOS. I was at the store a couple days ago, and they had an iPod Touch there. It was a 5th gen one, still running iOS 6. I noticed that at first, and damn, it feels outdated. I kind of like the look of iOS 6 though, but on Windows 10, since you have to install the updates, it's actually there's two options. You can notify to install or automatically. I would do notify to install. That just means you have to open your Access Center and it will tell you to restart your computer. I would rather do that because I don't want restarting when I'm just randomly using my phone. Another thing I have to say about this is why this could make it worse, as here's the reason why. If you know, like an iPhone 4S when it came out, it was the fastest phone, or one of the fastest phones. It was fast. I believe it came with iOS 5 or 6, I'm not sure, but when it got 6, still pretty fast. 7, it started to get kind of slower. You would notice iOS 7 made every device slower. I know that 'cause it was a huge change for Apple. And then when iOS 8 came out, people were saying it was unusable. Same with when the iPhone 4 got 7. I'm wondering if Windows 10 updates if they're, because I heard this is going to be the main operating system for 10 years. So I know Apple does it. Apple now they're free updates, but they're optional to install, so you don't have to install them. But these ones, I wonder if the big updates are going to be optional too. But I really think the big updates, so let's say Microsoft, like let's say they do a Windows 10.1. They're probably not going to call it that, but let's say it's a big, like a point 1 upgrade. They're probably, I hope they do not make you force install that, because as you remember, Windows XP and Windows 7, they had service packs. Windows XP, a high-end computer, would for the time when XP was still relevant, it actually still functions pretty well. But for the time when XP was the thing, like the main Windows operating system, for that time, a computer running with the high-end hardware of the time, I don't have all the time in the world to say all that, but for then it would run great. But then I believe there was 3 service packs. By the time I got the second and third one, it would run like shit. And those were optional updates, and I believe they were kind of hard to install on 7. Like I didn't get them automatically through the control center or the control panel. So they were actually kind of hard for me to get on 7. I had to go on Microsoft's website and get them. But on Windows 10, the updates are a lot easier to get. So I'm wondering, are they going to be forced, are we going to be forced to install big updates that will slow down our computer? I know they're adding new features that require more powerful hardware. I get it. Same reason why the old iPads slow down. The iPad 2 is not as fast as when it came out. Yes, it still is relevant. People still use it, but it's not super fast like it used to be. And I really hope Windows does not do that within 2 years, 3 years, making us completely go out and buy a new computer. Because people in the past could use the same computer for about 4 years, about 3 years maybe for the average person, then the tech person could probably get by with 5 years, 6 years maybe. I'm run This laptop, I'm not sure how long I've had it, but since I installed Windows 10 from a clean install and used a ReadyBoost SD card, it's performed way better. But I really hope Windows 10's updates, if they do a big update, which they're rumored to do one in the October, won't slow down the computer. 8.1 didn't, but iOS 8 slowed down the old iPhones, and oh, I get it, the 9's not going to slow down the 6, but wait till iOS 11 or 12 comes out. Then the 6 will probably be old by then. And I really hope Microsoft gives us an option on huge updates. Maybe just small updates, sure, I could see that. You should be installing them anyway, because you can have a ton of problems if you don't install them, especially if you run no antivirus. But all I really gotta say is, what do you think? Is Microsoft gonna do that? Have huge updates be forced, such as if they do a Windows 11 style update? I know they're supposed to use Windows 10 forever, but it's just gonna keep getting updated, kind of like Chrome does, and or it could be like how Chrome does, where they just keep updating it, and I haven't noticed much of a slowdown from the various versions. I heard it's supposed to be like that, but you never know because they're supposed to be adding more features the more Windows gets updated. So I was just trying to explain that. I'm not really sure how this is going to work, so I went on a little too long like I normally do. So that's all I really had to say about this, and bye.